Hello, how are you? I hope you're good. If you're still doing the magical readathon, I hope it's going well. I know we're so close to the finish line. I hope you're doing well. Don't stress if not. It is coming to an end and it is time to think about September. Technically, it would be TBR Avatar's turn in my kind of bi-monthly schedule, but I thought it would be really fun to try and participate, try being the keyword here, participate in Becca's Bookopoly, where she took Monopoly and made it bookish. And she is kind enough to provide people with new prompts and a new board. They can print it out. Some people even make their boards, which is really cool. I am running low on energy, so printed it is. So excited because I've never participated and I always want to participate in everything, but I never find the energy to. So we're gonna attempt. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm not gonna go through the rules, nor am I the best person to explain them, but I think at the core of it, it is just kind of like a roll and go. I will obviously link Becca's video down below if you want to go and check it out, because I think you should. There are loads of prompts here on the actual board, but then there's like two places for, I think, chance cards and community shelf cards. Chance cards are like a prompt card. I'm just gonna use TBR Avatar's deck here because I already done the work for that, so we're just gonna, you know. I did write down some books for the book specific cards, and I'm hoping these come up because I still kind of wanted to see and try and do some type of theme for September. And I think one that I've been meaning to do for a while now is, I will obviously listen to the prompts, but I'm hoping that within those prompts I can fit in as many final series books as I can. I have quite a few series that I really want to finish, and I'm just dedicating September to it. Whether Bookopoly will allow this for me or not is a different question, but we're gonna try. I'm going to do 5 rolls because that's what I do with TBR Avatar. We're aiming at 5, but obviously the game is if you get a double, then you have to roll for an additional prompt, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen. So as I am playing for the first time, I really hope that the board is very kind to me and the rolls are indeed in my favor, but I guess we'll see. Other than finalizing some of my series, I don't really have any particular book in mind for my TBR, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and start. I have my D6 and I borrowed the slippy one where 6 is the frog for some good luck, hopefully. Let's go do roll number 1. I'm gonna actually use Logan's figurine because mine is currently somewhere in the flat because the cat stole it. So, you know, it's indisposed, it's on their own adventure. Please not a double. Okay, 5 and 3, so 8. Quick maths. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Pattern plus text. I hope this counts. I did find one from my list of the books that I need to read to finish the series, but we're not starting the best, perhaps, because this book is over 500 pages, so maybe I should have kept it. I'm pretty sure there would be some sort of, yep, there's big book over 500 pages, so fingers crossed we don't land there. I'm gonna go with Morning Star from Red Rising. This is 3rd in a series. I do know there's more after that, but I think originally this is the first era of it. So I'm gonna count it as a first trilogy. Don't know if that's technically true, but that's what we're going with. I really loved the first one, then changed my mind about it slightly because the second one was very disappointing to me. Honestly, if I don't read this soon, I might never. And I'm still quite hesitant. I will definitely need to look up some sort of reminder as to what happened in the second one because now it's all just a blur. So that's how much it's stuck in my head. But it is, you know, a pattern, so we're gonna count it. I don't know if you're allowed to swap the order about later, but we might have to do a little swipperoo. Let me rolling with the left hand. 6, and not a double. Hell yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we got a pink one. This one is, ooh, published or set since the year 2020. Okay. Ooh, that's better than that. So I have a couple of options, but I think I'm gonna go with the Galaxy and the Ground Within. It is probably one of the smallest ones from the ones before, and it is published in 2021, so definitely qualifies. And it is the 4th book, even though independent from the rest, you can read them separately, but it is technically a final book in the Wayfarer series, as far as I know. So we're gonna go with this. This is a sci-fi as well as this, so we're already getting a sci-fi heavy TBR, which I am all up for. And actually a lot of the series I think that I want to finish are quite sci-fi-ish, so it's actually perfect. Number 3. Oh, that's a 7. And again, not a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, an emoji generator. Okay. I think I'm just being dense because I know Becca said in the video that she linked a thing, but I can't find it because I think I'm just stupid. So let's just try Googling. Emoji generator. Let's generate. That's a star. That's a star. Oh my god. Wait. I was actually scared because that first one was when I just entered the website and it was like that royal dude, and I'm like, I'm not into like old British settings. But we got a star, which, you know, I'm actually gonna go with the other book that would have fit. Ooh, but should I? But I think I'm gonna go with the one that would have fit the 2020 prompt as well, which was A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor, the first one of which has these mysterious, otherworldly, or maybe not, no one really knows, statues appear. And I really enjoyed it, and it's only a duology, so it's really good time for me to finish this. But so far, so good. I shouldn't have said that, because I feel like now I probably will curse it. So let's go for roll number 4. Roll number 4. Fuck! What did I just say? I did curse it. So we got a double, so we have to do this twice. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, a first person perspective. And let's do the second one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is that? Most recent purchase. Okay. First person perspective. I know this has multiple perspectives, but does it have... Wait. Okay, so this might be slightly cheating. It's definitely not for the whole book, and this series is kind of known for weird perspectives. Like, in a sense, there was also a second person, which is super rare in books, really, because it's a difficult terrain to walk. But the book literally starts with the first person sentence. Says, no, I'm telling this wrong. So we're gonna count it, and I'm pretty sure there are some other perspectives that are from the first person, but I'm not too sure. But there's definitely one, which is like the teller, right? And that's the Obelisk Gate. The third book. Oh, I got the wrong book. We'll scratch that. but it still says my memories in the second paragraph, which means it's the first person. So this is the correct one that I needed, because I already read that one. I just accidentally picked it up. But The Stone Sky is the third book in the Broken Earth trilogy, and I'm super excited to read this. I don't think anything will top the first one, but the 4th sci-fi onto the list. Okay, and now for the most recent one. That's actually quite easy because I am lazy and I have not put my recent haul away, so it's still currently in my office on the ground. So shall we go have a peek and pick one from those? Because I obviously got them at the same time. So do you know there are comic books? So I think we're gonna go for that. This is the very first one for a comic. We also have the Zodiac Star Force and a manga, but it's a very chunky one. So I'm gonna go with this. I don't remember what this is about, which suits me fine. I'm not even looking at the other books because the ones I have are substantial, and some of them are also probably going to take me a while to read because they're denser, like this. So we're just gonna go with this. We have, however, surpassed the big book prompt, so I'm relieved for that. And you know, an extra, sure, is not ideal. However, at least it's a comic, so it'll be something to break the pile up with. Okay, and then the last roll, I believe. Well, never mind. I guess me and the board are not the best of friends. But let's go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A TBR Vet. Okay. Let me go through my list and see if any of the books that are on that list would kind of qualify. No. Great. And that's not even the last roll. This is fine. So my Goodreads is actually extremely out of date. I have not scanned things through and it's just a mess. However, once upon a time, I did have it kind of accurately and sat there all updated. And so I could sort it by once upon a time. And I checked what was my want to read book that was the oldest on the list. And it was actually Why the Last Man, 3rd volume. I've added it in 2018. Probably read the 1st and 2nd a few years before that, or like around that time. But do I remember it? Not so much. So, I mean, I remember the premise, but I wouldn't mind rereading it so I can actually finish this, because it's another one that I've not finished. And I believe that it is actually complete. So it kind of fits the theme that we're going for this month as well. And it's another comic, however, much bigger. But I'm gonna go with Why the Last Man, Volume 1. I did enjoy it last time. The premise is basically that all men just die, except for one, our main character, who we are following. So on to the list it goes. And hopefully, what happens if on a reroll you roll a double? Do you just continue like forever and ever? Okay, come on. Okay, 6, and that's the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, I thought it was a reroll again. my heart went into my ass. Okay. Oh, the dice roll roulette is... So I actually took a screenshot of this as if I knew this is gonna come up when I watched the video. And there is a list of how many pages I need to... Well, I need to find... Basically, okay, I need to roll the dice, and then that number will correspond to a book length that I need to find a book. That looks like that bird is a glitch in the Matrix. There's like a bird and it's flying entirely in one spot. And now it just like fell. Too sober for this. It's doing it again. So let's see what's the length of the book that we're looking for, and then I can again see if any of the books that I have remaining on my possible finish of my, you know, series. So I'll just do this. Oh, it's 6 and a 4. Well, it's a frog and a 4, because a frog is a 6. We got a Slippy. I have a feeling that that's gonna be quite a high count-wise, because this is a high number on both dice. So it's a 9, which is 425 to 474. But it's quite a brick. I feel like it'll be more. It is more. Could I maybe swap this? Bear with me just now. I don't even know if this is allowed, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna... What's gonna happen? Okay, so listen. Okay, yes, so we picked this for the star emoji. However, we're going to swap this for the 2020 prompt, because we picked this for the 2020 prompt. However, it can also fit the star emoji because it's set in space. This one actually fits even more. So it just makes sense. So this one is now for the 2020 prompt because it was published in 2020. Proof. The second swap is, this one is 442 pages long, which fits the criteria we need. And the book that I want to also include in my TBR is published in 2021, which fits the 2020 prompt that this was for now. So after a little bit of gymnastics, I can also include As Good as Dead, which is the last book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. It is like 560 pages, so, you know, a bit longer, but if you wear a hardcover, maybe you would fit into that category. But we did a little bit of swapping of the places, and we still end up with the same result. You know, it's fine. And I suspect some people roll all the things and then set a TBR, so this is not any different. It's just a it's fine, is what I'm saying. If you don't think it's fine, don't tell me. We came in here wanting to read 5 things, and the board was like, no. And we ended up with 7. So there's that. But not only that, but they're all kind of big. So this is gonna be either a very good reading month or a complete disaster, but I am also just extremely happy that I managed to fit a lot of the books that, well, this is all for me. Maybe it's not a lot for you, but it's a lot for me. But this is what we're working with. We have mostly sci-fis, 1 murder mystery thriller. I don't know if there's a murder actually. And Why the Last Man is also kind of a sci-fi. And I don't remember the Many Deaths of Layla Starr, if that is or not. So possibly most of it is sci-fi, which I'm very happy with. Let me know if you're participating. Let me know how many rolls you've done for yourself. As always, also let me know if you've read any of the books that I'm going to read and if what you thought of those. I always love hearing your thoughts, and it helps me kind of set an expectation level for them, which also sometimes really help me just to manage my own expectations, you know? So let me know what you thought of these, but thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome, stay kind, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!